Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, Dave.
Yes, this is James.
This is Eva with Frontier Customer Relations. I'm calling to follow up on a complaint that we had received from the commission regarding some problems that you were having with your bill.
Yes, I'm having all kinds of problems.
I am so sorry to hear that. Looks like you're sending your payments to your AT&T Wireless.
Which is the only account that I have with AT&T. They have accepted my money. They have accepted my money. And then after accepting it, and even providing us with receipt that they've accepted it, they're sending it to some account that has nothing to do with me. And I'm not responsible for it and won't take responsibility for it. I pay my bill. And when I pay my bill, I expect the money that I pay to go to paying the bill that I paid it to.
Right. This is actually, the complaint was sent to Frontier, so I'm wondering if it should have been sent to AT&T Wireless.
Well, actually,
We're receiving the payments on this end.
yeah. You're calling from where are you calling from
I'm
now?
with Frontier.
You're with Frontier. I see.
Right.
Okay. Well,
So,
the problem comes down to this. I don't owe Frontier any money, do I?
no, you actually have a credit on your account. So you have just the internet with us, is that right?
The only thing I have with Frontier is the internet, and I've paid you guys every month since you guys bought Uverse from AT&T. And I don't know what the problem is, but I don't have any further involvement with this, so I don't know why Frontier is calling me. If it's AT&T's problem, it's...
If we received the complaint, I can redirect it back to AT&T Wireless.
Well, see, here...
And send the complaint to us.
Let me tell you what's happening, ma'am. What's happening is AT&T, after accepting my money for my AT&T wireless account for months on end, in February suddenly decided that my money was supposed to go to AT&T Uverse. So they stopped applying my payments on my cell phone to my AT&T wireless account, and they began sending them to the former Uverse, which apparently is Frontier. This has nothing to do with me. Once they take my money and receive it, especially seeing as how I've proven already that it was sent to the proper account, anything they do with it after that's their problem and not mine, and I want nothing further to do with it. And I'm not going to speak with AT&T anymore. They wasted a whole week of my time on the telephone with this already. You know, I mean, I don't have any problem with Frontier.
Okay, I can certainly send this information back to them to let them know to redirect it. I do show you have a credit on your account with us.
Well, the credit on the account is...
Where we receive those payments.
Well, the credit on the account is because AT&T has been taking my cell phone payments and sending it to you guys for AT&T Uverse service that I don't even have with them. I don't even have an account number for AT&T Uverse anymore. Although I found the old account number that I had for AT&T Uverse that changed a couple of times during the time that I had that really, really crummy service. I'm glad you guys took over. So they've been misusing my funds and paying you guys. You guys can keep that money, or you can do whatever you want with it. I don't really care. It's not mine. You know, it's beyond my ability, and, well, it's not even beyond my ability. I don't have any responsibility where this is concerned. This is entirely on AT&T, and it's not on Frontier, and it's not on you, and it's not on I. And I've spoken with my bank about this. I have contacted the Department of well, actually now it's called PURA, which is the Public Utility Regulations Administration or whatever. I filed a case against AT&T with them. My bank is trying to go and work things out with them. AT&T is refusing to take any responsibility for the actions that they've done. If I go and talk to you guys on behalf of AT&T, then that ends up absolving them of any responsibility and makes me responsible, which I will not accept. So this is really their problem and not mine and not yours. And there's...
I just want to check one thing. So
Yes.
the $321 that we have on the account, that's either a payment on your account or we can request to be refunded back to you. But we're not able to send it back to AT&T Wireless, so it has to be sent back to you.
Well, I'm not... I'm not refunding it to any of them because it's not my problem. They're going to have to figure it out on their own. And as far as it's not my money. I don't really care what you guys do with it, honestly.
Is that a payment that you made to wireless?
That is payments that I have made to wireless that they have sent to you. Wrongly.
That is actually your money.
That is actually... No, not really, because my money was paid on my bill already. That was their money, but they sent it to you, and now they're trying to hold me responsible. So in a way, yes, it is my money, but once they accepted it, it became their money for my service. I have no more involvement in this. It's their problem.
I'm going to send it back to the commission and let them know that it needs to be redirected to AT&T Wireless.
Well, the problem here is I will not do their legwork for them, and I will not fix their problem for them. They're going to have to fix this on their own. I don't have any legal responsibility to this, or even an ethical responsibility at this point. So that money can stay there on my account. I'm going to keep on paying you guys every month like I always do, because I believe I've got my accounts in good standing with the payments I make, isn't it? I mean, have I done anything wrong with Frontier Communications since I acquired an account with you? I mean, I've paid you guys every month directly. This is AT&T screw-up, and frankly, if they can't fix it, they need to eat it, because it's not my problem. I mean, legally, it's not my problem. I've spoken with a lawyer about this already, even. They're threatening to turn off my phone service over this. And legally, it's their problem. If they do that, then I will have no problem, or no choice but to go to the Federal Communications Commission, as well as have the FDIC investigate their practices. And while I'm at it, I might as well call the FBI in on it too, as interstate e-commerce fraud, I'm pretty sure, is a federal offense. I am done with AT&T. They need to make this right. And I'm really sorry that they're wasting your time as well.
I will send the information back to the commission and let them know to send it back to AT&T Wireless.
This is the commission from DPUC or whatever, Pura?
Right.
No, the problem isn't. The problem completely comes down to AT&T Wireless. You guys, the only involvement you have is that AT&T sent you money that they shouldn't have. I offered AT&T to contact Frontier with me on the phone, explain the situation, and take the responsibility for what they did, and authorize funds to be returned to them, and they refused repeatedly. So from this point forward, I don't know what to tell them.
I thought I had a note on here about us talking to them. Let me check real quick.
Yep.
You said you didn't actually have a three-way call with them, though.
No, I haven't had a three-way call with them. Actually, when I was at my bank earlier, my bank was trying to set up a three-way call between my bank, well, actually a four-way call between my bank, myself, Frontier Communications, and AT&T. But AT&T, because AT&T recognizes clearly at this point that they're the ones liable, they can't admit to it, because if they do, they have to eat the debt. And I don't really care what they do, because it's not my problem, and I wish they'd leave me out of it. So they're putting this on you guys now instead of taking responsibility as well.
Okay, it looks like we did talk to someone from AT&T. That was last week. And they received the payments that have gone to them. And we advised you would have to call and request a refund on this end.
Well, I don't have to do anything because, honestly,
You just leave it in the credit, right?
it can just stay right where it is, and I'll leave that to the state of Connecticut or the feds to decide where it's got to go. I mean, legally...
I will send the information back to Pure and let them know that you requested just to leave it at this time and to send the complaint back to AT&T Wireless.
Yes, because I will not take responsibility for what they have done. I offered to help them sort this out. They demanded that I contact Frontier on my time without being paid for my time after wasting a week of my time. They have demanded that I contact Frontier and ask Frontier to refund their money. That's not my responsibility because I didn't go and pay Frontier their money. They paid Frontier my money. That's their problem. They accepted payment.
You do not want it refunded.
I'm not going and authorizing anything. They need to go and, quite frankly, they need to apologize and take responsibility before I'm willing to do anything.
Okay. I will send the information back to them, just letting them know that we've already talked to you, and send the complaint back to AT&T Wireless.
I mean, any other corporation would say, I'm sorry we made a mistake, can you help us fix this?
I will send it back their way then. Unfortunately, that's the only thing that I can do on this end is refund it.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, in the end, if there's a refund to be made, they owe me for my time. So again, I'm not authorizing anything, one way or the other.
Okay.
It's not my problem.
Handle that with you. I'm kind of I'm out of the picture on that.
You see what I'm saying? They're wasting your time now as well as mine. Instead of being honest, admitting their mistake, and trying to fix it, they're trying to squirm out of it, and I'm not letting that happen this time.
Well, I appreciate your time, James. I will get the information sent back today.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Thank you, too.
Bye-bye. Well, you heard it. AT&T trying to wiggle their way out of God, but I'm not going for it. Stay tuned. There will probably be more.